any salt in it. But more than likely, we're going to be adding some salt because we like salt with our chicken. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to cook rice or potatoes or whatever. But maybe. We'll see how that part goes. That's not the focus for me, but it is a pretty cool feature to be able to warm up stuff. And I like that. The reason I mention that is because I've never seen another rotisserie cooker that had that tray on top of it. So all the ones I've been seeing have been lower end models than this one. The next thing I noticed was I bought a chicken for this thing. So this chicken is 5 pounds. 5 pounds is a good amount of chicken. If you look at this, you're going to notice that I didn't think about this, but it looks like there's room enough to put 2 chickens in here, which is fantastic. This one might be a little bit big for that, but you can put a whole turkey in there. So I started looking, online at the various things people have done, and you could put a rack of ribs, and let's just see what comes with it. First thing that comes with it, this is a little bit of a time capsule. This is a VCR tape. Now, I wish I kept my VCR machine. I don't think we have one. But if I'd kept it, I could have got every movie in the world for about 50 bucks. Anyway, comes with these skewers, and it's got a basket, and apparently you can get an accessory basket that's bigger. But this one, they claim will hold 9 quarter-pound hamburgers. I don't think this is going to be the best way in the world to cook a hamburger, but it's certainly going to be the damn easiest way to cook a hamburger. But you stick it in this basket, set the timer, you're done. Now, supposedly it takes 15 minutes, maybe less, per pound for the chicken. So, you do the math. That's 5 pound chicken. It's going to be a little bit less because I'm taking out the gizzards or whatever that are inside if they're in there. And I'm going to trim it up a little bit. I'm going to trim the tail off. So it's going to be a little bit less, but about an hour and 15 minutes. So, very excited about that. All you do is just take the end off, stick your chicken on it, put some string around the chicken so the legs don't splay out and the wings don't splay out and get burnt and cooked unevenly or hit the sides, and try to stop it from spinning. Put the end back on, stick it in the oven, or actually I would season it before I put it on the rack, but anyway, you can put it on the rack, season it however you want, put it in the oven, set the timer, close the door, hour and 15 minutes, you've got delicious rotisserie chicken fresh at home anytime you want, which right now it's 9:30 at night, so if I put one in here, which I'm getting ready to do, it's going to be ready about 11 o'clock by the time I get it cooked. Got a pan here. I don't understand why it would have a roasting pan. This doesn't make any sense to me. Cleaning this is a major pain in the butt. This pan here is all you should need for dripping. But it says here, drip tray grate cover. With grate cover. So this is the drip tray, this is the grate cover. I don't know why in the world you would need a grate cover just to catch drippings. But anyway, I didn't know that this was in it. I didn't really look at this very close in the store because I knew for $19 I wanted it. It's brand new and it's got a sign on it on the top that says been tested. So it's a good store to buy from. So I didn't know this came with it, and I knew I didn't want to make a mess. So I happened to see when I was picking up the chicken that they had these trays on clearance from Christmas. So I thought I'd see if the tray fits in there and it'd be something disposable. So I'm looking now, and it's real close. It just barely doesn't fit. So I'm going to try to bend the edges up a little bit. I've got disposable trays, so I don't have to clean that other one. So once you figure out you can use that instead of the removable one, which by the way is dishwasher safe, so I could use it, and we do have a perfectly good dishwasher. But with that disposable tray, which I got 75% off because it's after Christmas, it's like $1. This is the only thing you gotta clean. Take this apart. You don't even have to take it apart. Stick it in the dishwasher, or I can just wash it by hand. That's it. That's pretty cool. So, got a big heating element in the back, and a gear motor over here, and it's got a digital timer. I've seen different ones that some of them are push button up and down, but this one is actually a dial. So I suspect you just turn it on and plug it in and set the dial. Now, I think I should run it a little bit to burn off the element. Sometimes they have a little grease on them. There it goes, came right on. The motor is definitely spinning, and it's getting hot fast. So I'm just going to take apart, I got 2 trays here. Stinks. I knew it would. Top is getting warm right away. Take the sticker off. And I'm just going to let it run for a minute, and then I'm going to get my chicken ready and we'll put it back together. So check out the next video, see how the chicken turned out.